3 over the Bubblehead. Hey, Suns fans, will you be there for Go the Gorilla T-shirt day? Go the Gorilla is giving every fan in the building a T-shirt so they can show off their pride while we root for the Suns. Remember, Suns fans, we still have tickets available for future home games. All you have to do is stop at one of our ticket booths or go online so you can get yours today. Single game and ticket packages for upcoming Suns games are still available. Visit us online or go to your nearest ticket booth to purchase your tickets today.
Visit the team's website for more information for availability of any future games.
Coming up next, the Warriors. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our... We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And, of course, there's the Suns, far behind in the standings.
I think for the Suns, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Yeah, I'm not sure this can be written off just as a slow start. I think this might be the team that they are.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Daniels in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 3-point game. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
A nice shot by Booker.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer, and no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. From downtown, Daniels misses. The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Beal surveying the D. Outside for Booker. The 3 is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Here's Daniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Daniels has got 11.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Back to Booker. Driving in with the 10-footer. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Oh, Green with a block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Suns trail by 5. Up top, Durant. He's covered by Curry. It's Durant with a drive. Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Beal outside. There's the screen. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Daniels.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 17 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Plumlee. Durant looking around. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. Here's Golden State stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Daniels. And the Warriors with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Suns trail by 12. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Dunn to the middle. Plumlee down low. Green covering, and it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And the Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Warriors lead by 12. Curry passes to Daniels. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The Warriors, number 1.
You have to appreciate their effort and conditioning. It takes a lot of energy to play that fast breaking style.
Here's Allen, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game to halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Pajimski. Back to Daniels. From deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 16. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Shot clock at 3. Unloads. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shot.
Oh, my goodness. How
Wow.
about that?
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Since entering the league back in 2012, Beal has really improved his passing, and it shows in his assist numbers.
Daniels. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Now here's Durant. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Back to Booker. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Daniels. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. 18 feet out. Booker, good. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Warriors lead by 16. Down low. Here's Daniels. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Beal, no good.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 34.
This man sees everything on the court. Curry just dropping dimes out there.
Pass to Beal. Outside Durant. Beal with a screen on Butler. For three, Durant nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5 now.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Daniels. Allen defending. Daniels, that one's true. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Booker, the pass to Allen. Pass to Plumlee. Booker against Curry. Booker's shot is good. He's got 9.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Here's Daniels. There's the drive.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Allen outside. Pass to Durant. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Daniels passes to Curry. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Daniels. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Allen outside. No good on the 3. The Warriors lead by 19. Daniels passes to Butler. Back to Daniels. Pass to Green. Here's Daniels. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Phoenix making some changes. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Durant. And it's Jones in for Booker. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Hield against Beal. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And if you're just tuned... Look for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Beal. And the Warriors make some changes. On the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. The Warriors lead by 17. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Launches it. No good there. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Booker. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Daniels has got 46.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
For three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yep, that one's good.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Daniels. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Now Richards. He's scoreless. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Daniels. The Warriors lead by 18. Green, the pass to Daniels. Offline with a three. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. On the wing, Jones. Shoots from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jones has got 5 now. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Butler passes to Daniels. The three. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in for Jones.
Substitution for your
And looking at our leaderboard now, here are the big men putting up the big points over the last 10 games. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Yeah, the collection of post moves these big fellas have is unreal. I'd say some of them are the most unstoppable moves in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Daniels. Drains the triple. Daniels has got 54 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1:43 left in the first half. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Daniels misses. Suns trail by 19. Beal from outside. Looney grabs a miss.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Daniels taking 2
No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Here's Daniels. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Daniels has got 56 in the game.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Done right side. Outside Booker. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. Let's go with a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
There's such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Now here's Plumlee. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Durant. There's the triple. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And now the Suns fast break. Here's Beal. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And so it's the Golden State Warriors continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like U2 mutton chops. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Warriors.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Durant, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 12 points in the game.
Laser focus from Durant. Nothing comes between him and the bucket.
Here's Daniels. The rebound by Devin Booker. Suns trail by 20. Pass to Beal.
Golden State foul. Daniels. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Durant for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Daniels has got 5 rebounds in the game. The kick out. Curry nails it from 3. Give him 8.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Beal. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
Up top, Podziemski. Outside, Curry. Here's Daniels. Outside, Podziemski. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And here they come. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Quick thinking from Beal on the defensive end. That's a nice steal.
Curry passes to Daniels. It's stolen by Dunn. Outside Booker from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Gotta reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
And he dunks it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Warriors lead by 18. Curry passes to Daniels. Takes it inside. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Dunn's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Durant. Back to Dunn. Outside Durant. It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Pajemski. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Booker with it. Now Pajemski defending. Booker, the pass to Durant. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And this gives us a chance to check in on the season's best three-point shooting teams. The Warriors, number 1. Phoenix, 4th.
Oh, man, both these teams.
Going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Beal. Daniels misses.
Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now.
Pass to Booker. Outside Jones. Booker with it. 26 points for him. Clock at 6. Looney grabs a miss.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Daniels. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Daniels has got 4 points this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
For 3, Booker. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Daniels. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pulls up. Booker can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 17. Oh, Booker with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Both teams will make substitutions. .16 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Daniels. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
And here's Booker. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Butler. And it's Daniels in a shooting guard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Booker. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he can really use some help.
Here's Daniels. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Allen, pass to Booker. the floater. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Daniels. Deflected. Now here's Booker. No luck on that one. Looney with some nice D. Here's Daniels. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Booker surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Daniels has got 8 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Green. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Daniels, covered by Richards. From 9 feet out, Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 14 points now in the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Outside, Green. Here's Daniels.
Oh, wow! Okay, I didn't see that coming.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Booker. Some solid defense from Butler.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Suns trail by 19. Right side, Booker. Richards inside. Butler covering. Done. They shoot again. Rebounded by Butler. The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Daniels, defended by Dunn. And yep, it's good. Daniels has got 10 points in the quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Jones in for Devin Booker. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. The Warriors lead by 21. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
Second free throw, no good. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Suns trail by 21.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Allen, he's checked in for Dunn.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, number 8, Grayson Allen.
Jones, the pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Pajemski grabs the board. Pajimski's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Daniels. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Durant to end the drought. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night. The Warriors lead by 20. Here's Daniels driving to the basket. Oh, connects again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Durant, the pass to Jones. Back to Durant. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Knocks it down from distance.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Durant. Puts up a 3. Durant with another miss.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Beal outside. Here's Jones. Left side Durant. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 27.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Phoenix. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think... And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin.
Could have used you out there longer tonight.
Look, I love you, but you gotta play a little more disciplined on D. You're way too important to foul out like that.